What's up, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of Chris Glides. Today I'm going to be working on this 2025 Harley-Davidson Pan America CVO, and what I'm going to be doing is adjusting the shifter lever on your left foot. One of the things that people talked about in the comments were with the adventure bike boots that Harley-Davidson sells, some of the seams were getting messed up and that the foot placement was in the incorrect part of the shifter lever when you stuck your foot in there. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Here we go. All right, so just taking a look at your Pan America, as you can see, I've went on and I adjusted the angle of the shifter. It's more in a straight angle, whereas before it was more at a downward angle and it was harder to put your foot under there to shift. So when I was using this boot right here, when you shifted, you had to put your foot all the way under and then lift up. Now with a straighter angle, it doesn't take as much effort, and then your foot can kind of like rest up here and it's at a more of a straight position. So these are the boots. They're waterproof boots for adventure bikes or for whatever we want to ride with, and they're on Harley-Davidson's website. And some of the things that people were complaining about was they weren't really waterproof, and however what was happening was I put this rubber piece on here too, but what was happening was when you shift, it was damaging the threads on the shoe, and that was making the weatherproofing become defeated. So I didn't want to get to that part of, I just bought them and I haven't even worn them yet, but I didn't want to damage a brand new pair of boots. So what I did was I adjusted that lever, and to do that, you're going to need a 1/2-inch socket. You're going to need a T30. You're going to need a T40, an extension, socket, and a 6mm Allen. So since I've already done this, one of the first things that you want to do is go ahead and loosen up these 3 bolts under here. There's another bolt, another screw under there, and so those are going to be the T30s. So use your T30 and your extension. Go ahead, loosen that off, and then the plate comes off. The next thing you want to do after that is put your 1/2-inch socket behind there, and then hold that in place. With that in place, you're going to go ahead and use your, this was the T40, put that in, hold that in place, and then loosen that up. Once that's off, and this is all out of the way, all you have to do at that point is take your 6mm Allen, loosen that up, and everything will be right where you need it to be. So this part, you're going to slide off the gears. It had that much space in there. And then once it slides off, you're going to slide it back on so that you can place it in whatever comfort configuration that you want. For me, I left it straight. And then this was just another rubber piece that I had available from one of the bike repairs that I did when I switched out my foot controls. So in my little workbench tray, I had a whole bunch of these. So what I did, I just put it on through this side, slid it on there and hit it with a rubber mallet and put that in place. And that was all I did in order to make the adjustment for the bike. I took it out for a test ride and everything was good. If you're interested in these boots, these are the Revit style boots, and the website is revit.eu. However, on the Harley-Davidson website, you'll see them on there. But just wanted to show you, like, they didn't have any Harley-Davidson markings on there. So this is, I'll show you, switch the screen to the part number so you can see. So this is the information on the boots, some of the numbers that are listed, and they even have size conversion. I wear like a 12.5 to 13, and I bought a size 47, a European size 47, and they fit well. I believe that the repair or the modification that we did today is going to help these boots, because prior to the modification, the actual shifter peg was like down here, and now the placement of the peg is actually on top. So it's not causing like abrasions along the stitching, which was part of the problem. If you look on the Harley-Davidson website for these boots. A lot of people showed pictures and complained about that, but I believe that fixed the issue. I can see right here that they also added a lot more glue on this side, and I don't know if these are a repair or not, but I don't know. I see like a lot more glue that they added on. So it seems that the company tried to address the problem or the issue, and now it seems that it's gonna be working out fine. As far as the adventure bike gear, they're on the Harley-Davidson website right now for 40% off. They have each pair, they have like the knee pads in them. There's compartments that unzip. So I was thinking this was just for cold weather. No, they're for cold weather, warm weather, everything. And the jacket is amazing. So as you can see, I have it flipped up for warm weather and I haven't worn it yet, but on the inside, there's the padding. Well, not padding, but the back protector right there. It's really nice. And there's even an apron type style deal that goes around your body so that you can wrap it around and tighten it close to your body. There's a whole bunch of adjustment straps and clicks for you to adjust the jacket. This one here is an extra large, and the pants are a size 38, which is also an extra large, and they fit me well. I'm 5'10" with a 30-inch inseam, and so about 220 pounds, and they, the pants fit and the jackets fits, but however, the pants are a little bit long, but they work once you have the boots on. As far as the bike itself, I only have 500 miles on this. I'm so in love with this CVO ST that this bike, I just haven't been riding much. I only have 502 miles on it. So I gotta get on there and do some more riding. But it is an awesome bike to ride. I highly recommend it. It has the RevMax engine, 1250, and I love it. Well, anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this episode of Chris Glides, and I hope to see you guys again. Stay tuned, because who knows where we're going to go next.